Hello everybody, this is the Daydreamer with Daydreams and Nightmares, and it is time for a video that is going to actually allow me to kind of include three different passions of mine. I love movies and television shows, I love my comics, and I've gotten a little carried away with collecting my pop figures as well. So here we go. A couple weeks ago, I was involved with an auction with the Great Legend Show with WhoDat Comics. I wound up winning a couple comic books from him, and truth be told, I got these at a steal, and for the most part, this is an act of kindness from WhoDat, because the $6 for the shipping didn't even cover the shipping. It was like $1.50 that he made on these, and these are well worth more than that. So I just want to say thank you to WhoDat for sending these my way as well. And the first one here, this was a 2-comic edition. I have to say, I believe this is my one and only comic that I have from Amigo Comics. This is a #1 issue of, I believe it's pronounced Alan Dracon. This is one of the books that I got from him as part of the lot that he was offering up. It was 2 #1 issues. This is the one that I wanted, and like I said, it was a steal. I'm a big Vertigo guy. I've continually said it on my channel. I started out reading Sandman comic books and collecting in the late 80s, early 90s. And so this Vertigo book, I didn't even realize that there was a actual comic book involved in this. But this is the #1 issue of iZombie. Now, I don't know if anybody is familiar, but on Netflix there is a show currently based on this premise, in which a character by the name of Olivia Moore becomes a zombie and actually works in the city morgue, where she has access to brains. The zombie, she's got to eat brains, but she actually takes she gets visions from the brains that she eats, and she actually uses that information to help the police solve crimes. But it's one of those shows on Netflix that I really enjoy, and I wanted to pick this up. I am a fan of the TV show iZombie, so that was something I was very happy to get. But with that in mind, I have 2 pops that I have not shown on my channel yet, that I've been wanting to show off. Both of these are from the television show iZombie, Olivia Moore. There are 2 versions in the regular line. There is also a Comic-Con one, I believe, from 2016, maybe 2015, hooded version of her. And there might be one exclusive version. I think all told there's 4 of these. But I actually have the 2 versions of Olivia Moore from iZombie that I picked up. I picked these up at Toys R Us. Anyway, I'm going to pull these out here. There is, this version of her is the version with her wearing the glasses. And as with these smaller, well, these figures of women with smaller bodies, they can't really support the weight here, so they actually give them a stand. I'll put her on her stand here. But this one is of her wearing her glasses and holding a bone saw. She uses it in the morgue. And then the second version of her here is, of course, as mentioned, she's a zombie. She's got to eat brains. So this version of her actually has her holding some brains with some hot sauce, because apparently you can't taste anything when you're a zombie unless it's covered in hot sauce. So both of these are the 2 regular versions of the iZombie Olivia Moore. in this line. You can see on the back here. One with glasses and one without. So the one with has her with the bone saw and the glasses. This one has her with brain and hot sauce. So those are the two pops from iZombie that I've managed, and I'm still looking to get my hands on those other ones as well. But like I said, big fan of the show. I love the fact that I was able to pick up a comic book. Didn't even know there was one. I knew there was a TV show, which I enjoyed. And speaking of TV shows, if you have not seen iZombie, check it out. If you love horror, you love comedy, a little bit of mix of everything in there. If you like the show and have seen it, there are a couple other shows too I wanted to show off. I don't know if possibly you have not seen these either. There was a show called True Calling with Eliza Dushku. She was Faith in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I believe she was also in Dollhouse. To name quite a few other shows she's been involved with. Anyway, this character also happens to work in the morgue. She's not a zombie. She doesn't eat brains. But when she does touch a victim, she'll actually go back in time one day with the knowledge of the events that led to the death of the person that went to the morgue, so that she can also try to prevent the death of the person from happening. Once again, that's called True Calling. Also a very good show. Kind of on the same premise of this. And another one that I really enjoy, also once again, very similar premise, called Pushing Daisies. Pie maker who, when he touches somebody, can bring them back to life. And if he touches them again, they wind up dying. Well, Chi McBride is a private detective who actually decides to try to work with the baker to solve crime as well. There is a catch here, though, too. There is time limit on when he can touch somebody. Here's the catch. If he touches somebody, they come to life. If he doesn't touch them within a certain amount of time, somebody else dies. It's the balance of things within the world that this story takes place. And so that's what it is they have a time limit on when they can talk to these dead people, touch them again and have them die, or somebody else is going to die. Once again, great quirky story. Also includes another actress in here too, Kristen Chenoweth, who was a great actress as well. Really did enjoy. But anyway, all three of these shows, Pushing Daisies, True Calling, and iZombie, all kind of play in the same format of shows. I love them all. They're all quirky. They're all odd. And very good shows that I would recommend people checking out. If you do like iZombie or one or the other, if you've seen Pushing Daisies and haven't checked these out, they'd be worth checking out as well. But anyway, so that's what I thought I'd talk about today. Like, once again, some shows that are very similar to iZombie, show off this brand new comic book that came to me from WhoDat, and to show off my Olivia Moore pops. So that's it. Like I said, it's kind of a little bit of an opportunity to show off how, like I said, between the TV shows and movies and comics, and it's all pop culture. And I really, like I said, from different aspects of it that I really enjoy. And I love sharing things like this as well. But I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, hit like, subscribe if you want to watch more. Feel free to leave any feedback or comments down below. And thank you for watching.